warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, do you know if we have some rules in conversation and unconsciously violated these rules? So, this violation is usually called uncooperative principle. And today we are going to talk about uncooperative principle in the Ellen Show interview and its interviewees. The next is what is the Ellen Show? So, before we get to our main topic, we must first know what is the Ellen Show. So, the Ellen Show is talk show that invites various celebrity guests, famous personalities, and ordinary people with inspiring or interesting stories to be interviewed. The show is also famous for its comedy segments, games, big prizes for the audiences, and funny and also touching surprise. Next. So, in the word communication, the cooperative principle introduced by philosopher Paul Grace explains how people generally try to work together in conversation to achieve clear understanding. However, sometimes in interviews or conversation, there are situations where this principle is not fully followed, creating tension or confusion. One interesting example can be found in the Ellen Show. In some interviews, interviewers may intentionally or unintentionally break or ignore some of the rules of conversation, such as providing irrelevant or indirect information. In this article, we will explore how the uncooperative principle can be applied in an interview on the Ellen Show in an episode interviewing a father and his 2-year-old daughter who is good at bottle flipping. Next. So before getting into it, we should know the type of uncooperative principle. So the first is floating the maxim. So floating maxim occurs when a speaker deliberately breaks one of these maxims, often to convey an implied or indirect meaning. There are 4 types of floating the maxim. The first is floating the maxim of quantity. Is the speaker gives too much information, and the second floating the maxim of quality. So the speaker lies about the information, and then the third is floating the maxim of relevant. It is the speaker gives an irrelevant answer to the interlocutor, and then the last is floating the maxim of manner. It is the speaker gives an ambiguous or absurd answer. And then number 2, the second is floating the maxim. So floating the maxim of the type of violet occurs when a speaker intentionally does not want to cooperate with the interlocutor. So violating the maxim has the same 4 types as floating the maxim. And then opting out the maxim. Opting out the maxim is a maxim offense because speakers have professional code of ethics. And then the 4th, infringing the maxim. Infringing the maxim is a maxim violation that occurs when the interlocutor is not conducted due to lack of language skills such as skip, and also because of an unhealthy condition. And the last, suspending the maxim. Suspending the maxim is a maxim is a maximum violation due to the existence of a social code of ethics. Next. So this article, the researcher used descriptive qualitative method. So first, the researcher watched the video, interviewed, and then transcribe or take notes on the conversation to identify it. After that, the researcher analyzed the conversation. Next is findings and discussion. So after analyze the conversation, the researcher found that floating the maximum with 2 violations, violating the maximum with 0 violation, opting out the maximum with 0 violation, infringing the maximum with 1 violation, and finally suspending the maximum with 0 violation. So the conclusion is that sometimes in communication we violate several communication rules, and this violation has several types. Next. Okay, thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope the explanation I have given can be understood. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.